Not too long ago, I turned 22. I thought by this point in life, I would have had more things figured out. But oh well, I'm thankful that I don't. Mi nombre es Patricia Ramirez Miranda, also known as Cuca, y hoy les contaré un poco sobre mí. One of the first aspirations I had after becoming a member of the Sewanee community was to explore the less appealing aspects of our home. I wondered what needs my neighbors had and if I could do anything to support them. I quickly learned that they were various. Among them was a lack of affordable housing for individuals who worked at the university and had lived in the surrounding areas of Sewanee for many years. Another was the lack of access to affordable healthcare for the same population and beyond the mountain. Early on, as a participant in the first-year program, I volunteered to compile an information manual for Housing Sewanee, our community's version of Habitat for Humanity. I later began raising funds to build affordable homes at the concession stand. This opportunity sparked many connections to the broader community and instilled a sense of belonging and civic responsibility. I worked alongside some community members who currently serve the university or did in the past. Others contributed to expanding the businesses and finances of the town, and some had been Sewanee students before we were born. The diversity of people who came together to help families was refreshing to me. The concession stand and grilling stations were full of laughter, odd conversations, chaos at times, and people who cared. It was a pleasure to meet the two families who now have a home on Sherwood Road, the Housing Sewanee home site, and to know that I was part of that experience. Showing up for others has become a norm, which gives me purpose. In my first semester of college, I served as a Spanish interpreter for Partners for Healing, to use my language skills for a larger good. Partners is a nonprofit that provides free medical care at their clinics in Tullahoma and Manchester, Tennessee, and serves the working uninsured population. Although I probably only interpreted for 3 patients, I felt my work there was not done and barely getting started. 4 years later, I am the Canale site leader at Partners for Healing, pouring so much of myself to change the health and lives of the Latino population we serve. In a matter of months, I have become the go-to person for many patients and have built bonds of trust. If their phone is ringing and 931-455-5014 shows up in their caller ID, it is definitely me calling. Growing up in a Spanish-speaking household where my brother and I were the only bilingual has created language barriers and social divides that prevent my parents from communicating with others, especially with some of the friends and people I have grown to love while at Sewanee. From my own experience, I attest that it is challenging and discouraging to feel disconnected from those around you, particularly when you crave connection and understanding. Can you imagine not being able to communicate with your medical provider about your health, concerns, or even general information to start the process of receiving care? I can't, because I have the privilege of being bilingual. However, most of our Latino patients struggle to make appointments, ask questions, and be involved in their medical decisions in English. And this is why my involvement at Partners is so valuable to me. My team and patients depend on me and put their trust in me to represent their voices when serving as an interpreter. I have the crucial task of being a mediator. The Greek translation of the word mediator is mesites. Mesites is defined as a go-between, reconciler, or intercessor. As a Canale who is out in the community representing Sewanee and attempting to uplift others, I acknowledge our institution's past relationships with the surrounding communities and choose to be a reconciler. My work allows me to connect with people and build relationships, a reality that is at the core of who I am, a connector. As I get ready to say goodbye to this mountain I love full-heartedly, I take with me many memories and lessons. Serving others is a rewarding experience that no one can take away from me. And although I have made an impact on these individuals' circumstances and lives, I have gained much more than I have ever given. My time at Sewanee is marked by varying moments, but my visits to the medical clinics and Housing Sewanee are central to my growth. Through these experiences, I encountered individuals and leaders who helped me grow in my faith and encouraged me to live with purpose. I have hope and am confident that our community will continue showing up for others when they need it the most. We should pour love, patience, kindness, and understanding into others. Your actions matter, and so do you. To continue this work outside the gates of Sewanee, I will be attending the University of Tennessee Health and Science Center to become trained as a nurse to serve the medically underserved in Tennessee.